Hey everyone, Julian here, the mobile tech tutor, your personal tech guy. Today I'm going to show you how to get Zoom on your phone so that you can join and host meetings right from your cell phone. And so the first thing we want to do is, of course, download the application. So let's move over to the far left of your screen and we're going to go find the App Store by going up to the search bar and typing app. That's a quick way to find applications, a nice trick if you're ever looking for one on your phone. We're going to go ahead and touch App Store there, and in the bottom right hand corner, we're going to see a little magnifying glass, and that's the universal symbol for search. We're going to touch there. Next, we're going to go to the top and touch into the search bar and type in Zoom. Now we'll see that Zoom Cloud Meetings pops up, and that's the app that we're looking for. I'm going to hit the little cloud there that means download. Some of yours might say get in case you haven't downloaded it before. Okay, great. Now we have it downloaded and we're going to go ahead and open up the application. So this is the home page of your application. The nice thing about Zoom is if someone invites you to a meeting, you can join it without actually having to sign up for Zoom. We could hit join a meeting, type in the particular meeting ID, and then we can hit join. That would put us right into the meeting without having to give our email, username, password, none of that stuff. So that's a nice thing. These options down at the bottom, do not connect audio. That makes it so that you're mute when you go in so that they can't hear you. And if you turn that toggle, the second toggle switch on, that will make it so your video is off. The second toggle switch here turns off your video so that they won't see you when you come into the meeting. So that's just a quick explanation of that. Down at the bottom, you have sign up and sign in. If you've never signed up for Zoom before, you're going to want to hit the sign up so that you can host meetings as well. But if you're purely joining meetings, you can just use the join meeting function. So I'm going to show you how to sign up really quickly. So we're going to hit sign up. It's going to ask for an age verification here. Hit confirm. You're going to put your information in here. All right, and then it's going to send you a verification email that you're going to have to go into your email and look at it and activate your account. So we're going to go into the email. Here it is here. And then we're going to press activate account. And from there, it's going to ask you to put your name and create a password. And once you create your password, your account will be validated and created. After we created the password, we can go into our application now and we can hit sign in. And we can go ahead and put our email and our password. Sign in. All right, we're going to allow these permissions. Okay, and if you just hit OK and then yes. And this brings us to our main Zoom platform. The first thing I'm going to go over is schedule. So if you want to schedule a meeting and send that invite to your friends, we're going to hit schedule. We can put Julian's meeting. The next line here is to change your time and date for when you want your meeting to be. So we're just going to put them forth at 12 p.m. Hit done. The duration is 30 minutes. If you have a basic account, you're only allowed 40 minutes for your meeting. But if you have a paid account, you can extend those meetings longer. This is your time zone. This is to repeat that meeting, and you can say every day, every 2 weeks, every week, whatever you want to do there. You can have it sync to your calendar after you complete it so that it will remind you about your meeting. This is your meeting ID, and if you click that on, it's your personal meeting ID, so that people can save that and will always be able to jump into your meetings without having to go into the email invite and find the new one. So that's kind of handy, especially if you're going to be having multiple meetings down the road. This one is to require a password. You can turn that on or off depending on how secure you want your meeting to be so that people can't just jump into it. And then these are your meeting options. You can have the host video, the person doing the meeting, you can have that turned on so that people can see you. You can also have the participant videos on. That's what these toggles do. The audio option here, just leave it at telephone and device audio. It gives them the option to do whichever is best for them. The enable waiting room is a feature that makes people that get on early wait in a virtual waiting room until you've joined the meeting and allow them to come in. Just gives you a little bit more control over the meeting. After that's completed, I'm going to hit done at the top right. I can go to my meetings, and this is where we can send this meeting invite. So the Monday, May 4th, I'm going to go ahead and touch there, and I can add invitees. I can either send it as an email, send it as a text message, or copy it to a clipboard to send in another emailing platform in case I want to do that. So we can go send email. It auto populates an email for you. You just have to enter in the name of the person you want to send it to. Add invitees. You can send it in a text message, and you can just type the names of the people you want to send it to. Or you can copy it to a clipboard where it's copied. We can go into our email, create a new email, press and hold on the screen, release, and then hit paste. And now we've pasted it in, say, your Gmail or your AOL or whatever emailing client that you're using. And you would just add the email addresses there so that you can send it there. And notice that your meeting invitation has everything that's necessary to get into the meeting. All right, so we're going to get out of that and go back into our app. And that's how you schedule a meeting and share it with your friends. We're going to go back to Meet and Chat at the bottom left-hand corner. And the next thing we'll do is we'll say join. Join is very similar to the button at the very beginning. If we hit join, all we have to have is a meeting ID that lets us jump into someone else's meeting. As long as we have that number, we can just jump in. Lastly is new meeting. Now, new meeting lets you start a Zoom meeting immediately, and from there you can invite people to join you. So I'm going to go ahead, turn the video off so that you don't have to see my mug this morning. I'll use my personal meeting ID so that people, because some people might have it already. I'm going to go ahead and hit start meeting. This is going to open up a Zoom meeting for us. You're going to hit OK there to allow those permissions. And this is our Zoom meeting, and we'll go to the bottom left-hand corner and I'll show you what that does. If you touch there, that's going to be your mute button. The next one is your camera on and off. The middle is going to allow you to share your screen or share it through your email. That one's going to let you show who's available in the meeting and who's participating right now. Those three dots at the bottom right-hand corner, those are your more options. And the top one is chat. That lets you chat with the participants in your meeting. You can either chat with everyone or you can chat with just a few people. And finally, I'll show you virtual backgrounds. This is something that people really like, and you can change the background behind you. Woo! Here's some more virtual backgrounds that you can check, and you can download new ones. Then finally, at the very top in the middle, it's going to show you the information of your meeting so that you can share your essentials to get people to join. I hope this video was helpful. If you liked it, please send it around to your friends and family, and thank you for watching.